For the past couple of days, well, weeks actually, I felt like I'm treading water, breathless, tired, but constantly stuck in the same spot. Close to giving up and letting my bad habits wash over and drown me. Eventually, it got to the point where I was so sick of myself moping around feeling sorry that I knew I had to stop and change something. And this is that change.
My name's Tori, and I'm a Class A procrastinator, which I'm sure everyone can relate to on some level. For a while now, starting a YouTube channel has been one of my biggest and most prominent dreams. And I'm making this, my first video, in the hopes that this will push someone else to take that dreaded first step into something scary, because the first step is always the hardest. And today, the procrastination stops. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some background on me and how I got here. I'm also going to be sharing what I've done to prepare and some exciting things that I have coming up. Let's rewind to 6 years ago. Picture this, a young 14-year-old Tori bursting to the seams with creativity. I mean seriously, any creative thing that the school offered, I was doing it. You name it, band, dance, plays, photography, choir, I was there. At that age, I was frequently watching YouTubers like Generation DIY, and an idea popped into my pea-sized brain. I should start a YouTube channel. And in 2020, when I was in grade 10 and the world was at its lowest, I decided that that was the perfect time to start a YouTube channel. And I did, which I posted 4 videos on that channel, with the highest view count being 19 views. Now, don't get me wrong, I had no intention of anyone even watching my videos or getting a subscriber for that matter. But I just felt so overwhelmed and unprepared and awkward that I gave up and privated all of those videos and decided that maybe YouTube wasn't for me. Then, when I matriculated in 2020, I decided that it was time to start again. So I researched like crazy and I set up this channel, which then sat dormant for the next 1.5 years. I was just too scared. So I decided to start small, and I created an Instagram account for my art, which I was very passionate about and still am very passionate about to this day. And I was very consistent with posting on Instagram for about 2 months, but I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And so eventually I stopped posting there too. So what changed? This is something that I've always wanted to do. It's been a big part of my subconscious mind for the past couple years. This is a dream that I can achieve and I want to follow it. I can't keep holding myself back. It's seriously
getting exhausting at this point.
I want to take that first step and I feel like now is right for me. Now, despite the fact that I seem confident right now, this is still widely out of my comfort zone. And so here are some things that I've been doing to prepare. Now, if you're also starting your YouTube channel, you're taking that first step, it's scary, I know. Trust me, I am there.
Right in the second.
Maybe these things can help you prepare for your first video or whatever you're doing online. Setting up a channel takes a lot of time, so I absolutely did not expect to jump into it full feet, full force straight away. That was not an option for me. I needed a lot of time to prepare. So for the past couple months, I've been researching. I've been researching things like how to make good thumbnails, what is cinematography, how to properly write scripts for videos, common hooks, how to get your engagement up. And I've been consuming all the content that I would usually consume as a creator. It's also helped me to decipher what style best works for me. So if you're interested in doing some of the research that I did, I'm going to be linking some of these videos that I've been watching down below. And I've watched a lot. I've been consuming a lot of videos. So I'll only be linking the ones that I've been finding helpful and interesting. I also learned how to use a editing app called DaVinci. This is the app that I'm going to be using to edit all my videos. I've already picked it out. I've looked at all my other options and this seemed like the best option for me. I've been learning things like shortcuts on DaVinci so that it's easier and quicker editing for me. I've essentially been learning everything that I can about DaVinci so that I can get the best quality videos out of it. I created my logo and banner and story highlights for my Instagram on Canva. I learned the program, learned how to utilize things on Canva because that's what I'm going to be using to make my thumbnails. I also linked my Instagram and YouTube together so that it's easy to find me on both platforms. I made a backup of drafts for Instagram so that if I one day am unable to video something, I have a backup and I can continue to be consistent. I branded myself by picking out fonts and colors that I'll be using in my videos so that I'm easily recognizable. I also filmed Get Ready With Me's every single morning for the past couple of weeks just to get more comfortable in front of the camera, because it is quite daunting for someone who's never really been in front of a camera before to be talking normally to a camera. I mean, if you see my videos that I post on my old channel, they are so bad because I have no camera presence whatsoever. So yeah, here we are. Finally taking this first big step. If you think that this is the first time me filming this, or the first time me even saying this sentence, you are so deeply wrong. This is try 3, I believe. But hey, third time's the charm. At least I hope it is. Now, there's been all this talk, but there's been no talk of what I'm actually going to be using this channel for. I have an immense amount of hobbies that I love doing. That is if I'm not procrastinating 24/7. Like I said, class A procrastinator. So this channel is just going to be me showing my passions, showing art, showing jewelry making, showing writing, showing game development, showing creativity, showing dancing and flexibility. All the things that I'm passionate about are going to be displayed on this channel. I'm also going to be doing fun videos like answering questions, doing story times. I'm also a qualified beauty therapist, so there'll probably be something about that, whether it's nails, facials, waxing, anything like that. And if you love learning and you need some motivation to keep doing your hobbies and keep doing what you love, then feel free to tag along. I really want this channel to be entertaining, motivational, comforting to people that feel stuck. I want it to be a safe space for me and my followers. And I seriously have some big plans. I'm so excited for this new chapter and I can't wait to see what comes of it. So with all that being said, that's all I have to talk about today. And I'll see you in the next one.